During a family dinner, my sister took my 5-year-old daughter to the store to buy her a birthday gift. When she returned alone, I asked where my daughter was, and she sneered. Oh, sorry, I must have forgotten her at the store. I'm a single mother to 5-year-old Eve. My sister Christine has a 7-year-old daughter, Madison. Christine's always been the golden child while I was the disappointment. Mom would compare Eve to Madison, always praising Madison while putting Eve down, but I bit my tongue because I wanted Eve to have family. At our family dinner, Eve was excited to perform a song, but Christine was being unusually nice to Eve, my first red flag. You know what, Eve? Christine said with a fake smile. How about we go to the toy store? Eve's face lit up. Against my better judgment, I agreed. They left around 7:30 p.m. By 9:30 p.m., I was panicking. Christine's phone went straight to voicemail. That's when Christine walked through the front door alone. Where's Eve? I asked. Christine looked at me with pure malice. What's the big deal? She'll be fine, Mom chimed in. Don't worry, you'll find her there eventually. Christine laughed. Maybe she'll learn not to steal my daughter's thunder. This wasn't an accident. This was deliberate. We're sick of Eve always being the center of attention. Christine snarled. Every gathering, it's about Eve and her achievements. Madison barely gets a word in. She's a 5-year-old child, and Madison is my daughter. But does anyone care what she has to say? No, because Eve's always stealing the spotlight. Mom nodded. Eve is very attention-seeking. It's not healthy for Madison. So, you abandoned my daughter? She must be terrified. She's fine, Christine said dismissively. Maybe now she'll learn some respect. I grabbed my keys and raced to Target on Maple Street. I found Eve in customer service crying her eyes out. A kind employee had stayed past her shift to watch her. Eve ran into my arms, sobbing. Mommy, Aunt Christine said she was getting the car, but she never came back. The employee told me she'd called police after trying to reach Christine at a fake number. Officers arrived and took our statements. They were visibly angry. Ma'am, what your sister did is child abandonment, a felony, Officer Drummond explained. I followed police back to Mom's house. Christine was casually scrolling through her phone. Christine Williams, you're under arrest for child abandonment and endangering the welfare of a minor. Christine's face went from confused to terrified. What? I don't understand. Both Christine and Mom were arrested that night. Investigation revealed this wasn't spontaneous. Christine had been planning it for weeks. Text messages show they discussed teaching Eve a lesson. The most damning evidence was a group chat where Christine wrote, I'm going to take Eve to the store and just leave her there. But I wasn't done. I called Child Protective Services. CPS discovered Christine had a pattern of abandonment threats. Madison admitted her mother had threatened to leave her places and made her get out of the car at a park. Within 3 weeks, Christine's life imploded. Husband filed for divorce and got custody of Madison. Charged with multiple felonies. Bail set at $50,000. Suspended from her job as dental hygienist. State Dental Board investigated her license. Mom was charged as an accessory and mortgaged her house for legal fees. Then Christine made the stupidest decision possible. While out on bail, she posted on Facebook claiming she was persecuted for trying to teach a spoiled child a lesson. The post went viral. Screenshots spread everywhere with people demanding maximum sentencing. At trial, the jury deliberated less than 3 hours. Christine got 4 years in prison, 3 years probation, $15,000 in fines, and no contact with Eve until she's 18. Mom got 18 months in prison, lost her house to foreclosure, and moved in with relatives in Arizona at 64. Christine's husband rebuilt his business after losing 60% of his clients. Madison is in therapy and thriving with her father. Eve struggled with anxiety for months, but is doing much better now. The civil settlement paid for her therapy and college fund. Recently, Eve wrote a school essay about heroes. She wrote about me. My hero is my mommy because she keeps me safe even when scary things happen. When bad people tried to hurt me, she made sure they couldn't do it again. They lost everything. Freedom, family, financial security, reputation. Because they decided to traumatize a 5-year-old child. Eve didn't need to learn humility. She was already kind and loving. The adults who needed lessons were the ones who chose to hurt her instead of protect her.